Hello everyone, my name is Pengzhi. Today I will share my research work. The title is A Multi-Layer Structure Autoencoder for Deep Learning Use Kernel Method. I will talk about from four parts: research background, research objectives, multi-layer structure autoencoder for deep learning use kernel methods, research summary, and future work. The first part, research background. In recent years, artificial intelligence algorithm has made rapid development. Among them, machine learning has shown great stress and has been used in many research fields, such as image recognition. The main function of machine learning is to extract the main feature of data through training, such as the autoencoder, last night VGG model. Um, as shown in the figure 1, the traditional autoencoder is based on neural network structure. The process from the input layer to the hidden layer is the encoder. The process from the hidden layer to the output layer is the decoder. The encoding process is to encode the data through the mapping relationship. The decoding process is to convert the code to output data. As shown in the picture 2, there is a structure of the kernel method autoencoder. Kernel method autoencoder is a special autoencoder, different from the traditional autoencoder. The principle of the kernel method autoencoder is to use the kernel method instead of neural network for feature mapping. The traditional autoencoder uses the activation function for nonlinear transformation, but kernel method autoencoder uses kernel methods for nonlinear data transformation. Research objectives. A kernel method autoencoder is a special autoencoder compared with the convolutional neural network model. A kernel method autoencoder has a better explanation for the data future after transmission. Through the comparison theory, we can find that there are a few papers about the kernel method autoencoder. At present, there is a lack of research on the multi-layer structure of the kernel method autoencoder. This study will focus on exploring the multi-layer structure of the kernel method autoencoder. It's very important to improve the development of the kernel method autoencoder. Kernel method autoencoder is one of the classical algorithms in the machine learning. A kernel method can solve the problems of linear instability. As shown in the picture, in the origin space, red point and green point can't divided by linear model. The points can be identified by mapping them into feature space. Kernel function is used to build the relationship between the original space and the inner product of the feature space. There is a function of kernel method. Kernel principal components analysis is the basis of the encoder. Kernel linear regression is used as the decoder. The whole data conversion process is to transfer the data to the future space through KPCA, and then convert the future code back to original space through the kernel linear regression. And therefore, kernel method autoencoder has a better explanation for the data conversion process. Kernel method autoencoder, the encoder is realized by use the KPCA. The principle is the process of mapping future to future space for a PCA solution. By these methods, we can obtain the nonlinear transformation coding of data. The decoder of the kernel method autoencoder is related by kernel linear regression. The code future are converted back to the original space by kernel linear regression. This is the solution process. The picture shows the structure of the convolutional autoencoder. Convolutional autoencoder use the convolution as the encoder and the decoder. Each convolution layer is a nonlinear transformation so as to achieve the purpose of filter translation. Inspired by this, we propose a multi-layer kernel mass autoencoder structure. This picture shows a multi-layer kernel mass autoencoder structure. The layer number of kernel mass autoencoder can be adjusted according to the text requirements. Firstly, the data is transformed by the KPC1 layers, and then the transformed code is input into KPC2 layers for the second nonlinear transformation to obtain the future code. The whole structure of data transformation similar to conversion layer. The extract future are converted back to the original space through two KLR layers. Um, the kernel function parameters of each layer is in KLR are said to be same as those in the corresponding KPC layers. Multiple kernel mass encoders are multiple nonlinear data transformations. The truth of the kernel function affect the mapping result of the data in future space. Kernel function mainly include a linear kernel function and nonlinear kernel function. So far, the main popular kernel functions are polynomial kernel function and a Gauss kernel function. We use two kernel function. The parameters of the kernel method autoencoder are as follows. The number of principal components for each layer of the kernel KPC, the types of the kernel functions for the principal kernel functions, the degree value of the principal. For the Gauss kernel function, the value of the parameters. The parameter of the play the important role in the model effect. In order to optimize these parameters, we use the double grid search methods. For the parameter need to be optimized, we set the parameter selection range and then use the grid search method to find the best parameter combination. And then we set a smaller range based on the parameter combination and use the grid search methods to find the best parameter combination of the model. We use the USPS datasets as the experiment datasets. We consider each image as an input cell. For our experiment, we take each image as an input cell. Each pixel in the image represents a feature of the input cell. Therefore, an input cell has 256 features. We also did the same experiments on mixed datasets. In order to better evaluate the feature translation ability of the model, we use the two indicators to evaluate the proposed model, MSE and SSM. The picture is a recognition image obtained under different parameter combinations. Feature A and B show only the number of principal components in the two model is different, and the quality of the generated image is very different. Feature A, B, and D, the parameters in the model are different in the kernel function. Obviously, different combination of the kernel function will produce different effects. The parameters in the kernel function play an important role. As shown in the table 2, with the increase of the kernel master autoencoder layers, the effect of the model is improved. The multi-layer kernel master's autoencoder model and the convolutional autoencoder are very similar in SSIM index. It show we can see the multi-layer kernel master autoencoder model is compared to convolutional autoencoder. From the table 3, compare with the GAN-based model proposed by Qin and Mitchell's methods. This model has better performance. It can see it can it shows that the effectiveness of the multi-layer kernel master autoencoder model. As shown in the figure 10, 100 different numbers are projected into a two-dimensional future space by KPC. Different numbers are scattered and some numbers are cast. Kernel master autoencoder has a good interpretability. Figure 5 shows the SSIM indicators of the two models under different training samples. We can see that under a few training samples, a multi-layer kernel master autoencoder has a better performance. We also complete two group of p-value as we can from the table 6. There is no significant difference between the multi-layer kernel master autoencoder and the convolutional autoencoder in SSIM index. Inspired the stacked denoising autoencoder, we propose a stacked kernel master autoencoder multi-layer structure. As shown in the figure 11, stacked multiple kernel master autoencoders layer by layer. Multiple kernel master autoencoders perform multiple nonlinear data transmission. The truth of the kernel function affects the mapping of data in future space. We also made a convention on data size. As can be seen from table 4, SKAE has a similar effect to a convolutional autoencoder in SSIM index. Compared with the multi-layer KAE structure, multi-layer KAE structure is better than stacked multi-layer structure. Researcher summary and future work. In this paper, we relate two different multi-layer KAE structure to extract a data future. We designed the architecture of the multi-layer KAE and explain the parameters within the model. The effects of the various parameter combination are verified through the experiment. We implement a stacked KAE structure. An experimental comparison show that the multi-layer structure outperforms the structure. The comparative analysis, the effectiveness of the multi-layer KAE method is in extracting feature from the handwritten detail image. The model is similar to convolutional neural network model in evaluation matrix, highlighting the robustness, features, extraction, ability of the operating multi-layer kernel master autoencoder. The purpose multi-layer kernel KAE model is advantage when the amount of data is small. Future work, the performance of the multi-layer kernel master autoencoder models depends on the selection of kernel function and the effectiveness of the parameters optimization. In the future, our future research will focus on the kernel function in different application stages and explore more effective parameter optimization methods. It will improve the performance of multi-layer KE model and promote future research on KE. Thank you. That's all.